Here at Brady Street Stadium, kind of a chilly night. This is Family Ties Production. Jeff Manders and cameraman Mitch Lopez. I'm Cy Robinson, and we've just kicked the ball off here tonight where the Pleasant Valley Spartans are in Davenport visiting the Davenport North Wildcats. Final game of the season, Coach Manders. Any comments?
Well, we got two 2-6 football teams that are always tough in the MAC conference, finishing out the regular season here, and this should be a good game. Two evenly matched football teams at this point.
Exactly right. Just fighting for a little pride tonight. Playoffs starting here in Iowa this week as we speak. And quarterback Tony Perkins taking the ball for the Pleasant Valley Spartans as we get going here.
And they ran the outside lead play, and the tackle was made by, I believe, number. As I look at my program, I can't quite see the number 80, I believe, for North High School.
Yeah, that would be Adam Coughlin, I believe, for the Wildcats. All right, 2nd and 9. We're underway. Kind of chilly here tonight. The breeze picked up pretty good. I had to put the window back in even. Little double reverse. This is John Wagner, I believe, for Pleasant Valley.
And he just
carrying the ball. Yeah,
he lost his footing.
You know, as I watched the pregame tonight, it looked to me like Pleasant Valley was having a little bit of trouble with their footing down there. I don't know if this is their first time on this turf or on any turf for that matter, and that might be a little problem for them tonight.
Yeah, we've seen several kids from Pleasant Valley fall down in pregame, and no telling what the problem is with their shoes or the moisture on the field or whatever, but they're having a little difficulty already in the early going.
3rd and 7. Perkins back. A little screen play over to the right side. Got a lot of room over there. This is number 21, John Wagner, and he'll bring it clear up to about the 36-yard line. First down, Spartans.
And that screen was set up nice by the Pleasant Valley offensive line and quarterback, and PV came out with a play that caught North High by surprise.
Ed Morrissey, 20th year over at Pleasant Valley. It's known Ed for a long time. It doesn't seem like it as usual, and nothing seems like it. But
well, the years go by fast.
Andy Bullock in his 4th year out at the North Wildcat land. Perkins first down. This is the give to Wagner, I believe. Excuse me, that's Castro, the ball carrier. Fabio Castro. Castro picked up about 2. 2nd and 8 or 9. The hash marks, Coach, are fading away, aren't they?
Well, if they're going to play some playoff games here, I think they need to kind of spend a little money on paint, repaint those hash marks.
I got a gallon at home. I'd loan them. All right. Motion by the Spartans, and back to throw is Perkins, and got a receiver open on the left side, and that was Fabio Castro out of the backfield, I believe, number 32.
It's been a while since we've covered these two teams. North High, we had an opportunity to see in their first game of the year versus Assumption, and I believe this is the first time we've had a chance to see Pleasant Valley play.
Yes, it is. First time we've had PV this year. Always fun to watch Ed Morrissey teams, well coached, disciplined. And right now they're on the march. Little sweep action to the right side and a nice tackle over there. That's Jeff Beck on the carry. Nice tackle over there. Looked like Justin Brooks, maybe number 63. And Jamie Gott, number 85. Loss of 2, 2nd and 12. North with very good team speed. And this is Perkins throwing complete to Nick Beecher. A look-in pattern, Coach.
Yeah, well, a nice throw by the quarterback. There's a timing pattern, and the wide receiver just ran a quick slant, and Perkins hit him right on the numbers.
As Beecher goes out of the game, Brad Dahl comes in with the play.
And this is going to bring up about a third and about 5.
And to give over the right side to Castro, and a nice tackle out there by Ben Becker, number 34, I believe. That'll bring up a 4th and 3, Coach.
Well, they've been trying to establish a run with those inside and outside lead plays, and North actually been doing a good job trying to stuff that play. But with this type of field position, Pleasant Valley can afford to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they hesitated at all about going for this 4th and 3. Castro over the right side, and he'll get the first down, it appears.
Yeah, he had a little spin there that I think gave him the first down on extra effort, because he was stacked up on the line of scrimmage, but that little spin move freed him up to pick up the first down.
So 1st and 10 at the North 36-yard line, as Beecher comes out, split to the left side. And a little inside trap, and again, there's a little slippage there by Castro, the running back, or excuse me, that wasn't, yeah, that was a Wagner that time, I believe. Little inside trap.
Picks up 2 yards, 2nd down 8, at the Wildcat 34.
2nd and 8 on the Cats' 34-yard line. Bootleg by Perkins. No receiver, so he'll just keep it himself and advance the ball down to about the 29-yard line. And that'll bring a 3rd and about 4. 3rd and 3, we'll call it. Zach Grassley on the tackle.
A gain of 6 yards on the
Didn't look like that might have been run all the way, Coach. I didn't see any receivers downfield, did you?
No, I don't know if that was a busted play or what. It was the companion play off the counter, and the quarterback just faked the counter and kept the ball, but there were no receivers in the area.
And over the right side to Fabio Castro, 1st down.
Well, both these football teams in the past this season have had some difficulty playing defense. Looking at the standings, North is ranked last in defense in the league, and Pleasant Valley is ranked approximately 6th. So at times these two clubs have had trouble playing defense.
Yeah, well, as you would expect, a 2-6 team, and both these teams are 2-6, in the bottom half of the statistics in the MAC conference, which makes for an interesting game, I think. Ooh, crossbug, nice defensive play there by the Wildcats. That was Jamie Gott, number 85. Little blitz on there, I think, by Coach Andy Bullock's Wildcats.
loss of 3 yards on the play, 2nd down 13.
2nd and 13. Good defensive play by North. Spartans pretty much moving the ball down the field here to start this ball game until that play.
Yeah, an impressive drive, and I think the coaching staff for North realized they had to do something, so maybe they'll start firing some linebackers. We're going to have what looks like an illegal procedure, I believe, against Pleasant Valley.
So the proverbial shot in the foot here, and you are right, procedure against the Spartans, and that'll cost them 5, bringing up a 2nd and about 18.
That illegal procedure penalty against the Spartans.
Well, kind of a tight formation there by Pleasant Valley. Everybody's kind of stuffed in the tight slot and with a wing on one side and motion across by one of the wings, Jeff Beck. Now the quarterback, Perkins, doesn't like the situation, so he'll take a timeout, and so will we. 54 to go in the first quarter. 0-0 is the score here at Brady Street Stadium. Kind of a nippy evening here This is Perkins back to throw and wide open downfield. Holy moly, was Jason Thompson for the Spartans, coach, and he was overthrown.
He couldn't get any more wide open.
It's a slight bit of blown coverage there by the Cats.
Oh, yeah, it was good play action.
Yes, it was.
Pleasant Valley, but still, there's no excuse for letting people run that open.
Mm-hmm. But full receiver had a full 6-7 yards on the defender, nearest defender. 3rd and 18. And again, a little slippage over there by the receiver. But the ball was thrown wide anyway.
Yeah, well, they're trying to run the wheel pass on that side, and actually, I think the receiver would have been open if he went to falling down, but the ball was somewhat underthrown.
Exactly right.
Jeff, up 4th down.
Jeff Beck, the intended receiver. You might want to go over for the fans what the wheel pattern is, Coach.
Well, the wheel pattern basically is a 2-receiver pattern that the inside number 2 receiver will run basically an out and up, and whereas the split end, the widest receiver kind of runs a deep curl. Anyway, it's a lot of times it's that inside receiver, that number 2 receiver that opens up, and it's kind of a timing thing. And in that case, he would have been open if he went to falling down.
Exactly right. Thank you for that explanation. As we listen to what the wheel pattern is, Spartans threw the screen again, and Ben Becker, number 34 for the Cats, was right on top with a good defensive play. So the Cats will take over on downs, 1st and 10 at their own 30. Spartans are going to line up in their 52 defense. Marcus Simmons. Nice run by Marcus. Marcus, the second leading ground gainer in the conference so far as just a sophomore, coach, and he's got a good career ahead of him.
Yeah, he's kind of Mr. Excitement for the North Iowa Wildcats, and rushing for over 895 yards prior to this game with a 4.7 yard rushing average on 191 attempts, and that's pretty impressive for
exactly right.
a young man who's only a sophomore.
And a very good chance to go over 1,000 yards this year for that young man. Simmons again up the middle and stuffed pretty good, but it'd be close to a 1st down.
Well, they want to keep that. They want to keep Simmons corralled because he definitely has breakaway speed, and he has broken several long runs this season. So he's a dangerous person when he touches the football.
1st down, Wildcats on their 42-yard line on the march here a little bit.
At the north 42.
Denny Stone, number 78, the Wildcat center. And this is Ben Becker, and Becker keeps his feet, hits a couple people, gets to the outside, picks up about 14 yards, Coach. Becker's not very big either, but when he gets going, he's tough to bring down.
No, he's a tough kid, though. He's a wrestler for the North Iowa Wildcats in the off-season, spends a lot of time in the weight room, and he's a senior. He's an experienced player.
13-yard gain on the play, 1st and 10.
1st down inside Spartan territory at the Spartan 45. Here's the sweep with Simmons around the left side, and pretty well defensed out there, but looked like by John Wagner, the cornerback for the Pleasant Valley Spartans. Simmons still able to pick up about 2 on the play, so it'll be about 2nd and 8. Coming out of the game, Ryan Rabarchek for the Wildcats. Mitch Cooper, the the split end to the far side. TJ Sheedy motion, a little motion to that side. Here's Simmons for about 2. It'll be 3rd and about 5.
Back away, Joey. 3rd. Gain of 3 yards, 3rd down 5.
Play coming in to the Wildcat huddle with Ryan Rabarchek. Coach Mark Bloom sends the play in. Little bootleg by Ben Graw, throws to the far side. TJ Sheedy, the intended receiver, and
he kind of lost his foot in that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that turf.
Must be a little slickish out there, Coach. They're slipping and sliding a little bit. So 4th and 5 at the Spartan 40. We'll see what Coach Andy Bullock wants to do here, whether or not he's got the punt team in. And Jason Bright, the punter, is in.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of change in personnel, so we could probably expect a punt. But this is a good field position. You could, good place to fake it also.
Bright will have to be careful here that he doesn't kick this ball in the end zone, because he does have a good leg. A bad snap. Bright fields the ball, kicks it high. And fair catch signal for, and Sean Civils was all over the ball at about the 7-yard line down there. Good punt coverage, a nice high punt by Jason Bright. First down, Spartans. Inside their own 10-yard lines.
The 8-yard line, 1st and 10 Spartans, 32 yards on the punt.
So both teams being a little congenial here to one another.
Well,
move the ball 25 yards, and then have to punt it away. 1:45 here in the first quarter to go. Perkins now under center. Over the right side, it looks like Wagner, but I'm going to have to double check that. And it was.
Yeah, number 62, Eric Rush. Nope, that's not right. Keith Moeller making it.
Keith, yeah, Moeller.
I'm looking at the wrong program here.
Second and 7. And a little run action play. Perkins had a wide open receiver over there. Jason Thompson was open on the right side, but ball was overthrown. Threw that a little too hard because the receiver really was pretty open.
Yeah, right now Perkins hasn't found the handle on his throwing. He's had some receivers wide open, and he just haven't been able to connect enough.
Yeah.
So.
Nick Beecher's the split to this near side. Here's a little counter trap action, and very good defense by the Wildcats. First one there looked like maybe number 62, Keith Moeller again. So the Spartans will have to punt from deep in their own territory. This should give the Wildcats excellent field position.
Yeah, and that looks makes the North Ice strategy of punting on the last series looking really good, because they're going to get the ball on their side of the field, bearing some type of fumble or failure to catch this punt.
Exactly right. So punting out of his own end zone will be Matt Decker. Back for the Wildcats is Sheedy and Derek Thomas. Sheedy lets the ball roll, and the ball's going to roll up to midfield, the 50-yard line, but still good field position, Coach, with 14.6 seconds left to go in the first quarter with no score. So the Wildcats with an opportunity here to get themselves in pretty good field position. And we talked about being a chilly night. Not only that, we got a pretty good wind blowing across the field here from sideline to sideline out of the west. Sheedy motion. Graw gives to Simmons. Simmons might have got one. A pretty good defensive play by number 54, I believe, for the Spartans. And guess what, Coach? I don't have a number for number 54. So we'll have to get that from we'll have to get that name for you as we go along. And that ends the first quarter, the score being 0-0 here at Brady Street Stadium, and we'll take timeout.
We got a 54 and a 50
for second quarter action here at Brady Street Stadium. Number 54 for the Spartans, Josh Stocking, just makes a tackle right there. It's a good thing we got his number because he just made a very nice defensive play. Bringing down Marcus Simmons over the right side. Wildcats losing about a yard on the play. 3rd and 11.
Lost of 2 yards on the play, 3rd down 11.
Ben Becker at the fullback spot. Sheedy at the slot back spot. Graw will throw it. And intended for T.J. Sheedy and overthrown.
Yeah, and that's the North High version of the wheel pass right there. Both teams run the same pattern.
Hall. Thank you.
So, you know, in this case, after somewhat impressive opening drives, where the defense was starting to stiffen, once again on the second drive, both defenses stiffened real well and forced another punt.
Okay. Back to punt for the Cats again. Jason Bright, a nice spiraling punt. Fumbled down at the 10-yard line by the Spartans. John Wagner couldn't get the handle on it, and Wildcats will pick up the funnel. Coach, first down at the 14-yard line.
The first big break of the game.
Yes, sir.
North High, and this is going to give them a great opportunity to score.
Sean Civil's pretty happy about the situation. That indicates he might have been the one to get on that fumble, and his punt coverage has been super all year long. So the Wildcats, big break. Big opportunity here now. Setting some linemen for the Cats. Number 55 at right guard. That's Matt Ringdahl. Denny Stone at center. Here's a sweep with Simmons over the left side and keeps his feet for a couple of yard gain.
And Josh Stocking on the tackle.
Number 5-4. .62 for the Wildcats at left guard is Keith Moeller.
2nd down 7. Tackled by number 54.
Left tackle for the Wildcats, John Huss, number 65. Tight end, Mitch Cooper, number 10. Excuse me, that's Jake Turner, not Mitch Cooper, Jake Turner. Here's Simmons up the middle again. He'll pick up about 3, making it 3rd and about 6.
Stopped by number 76, Alex.
Ball inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
A gain of a yard on the play. 3rd down 6.
Right tackle for the Wildcats, number 72, Jerry Edwards. And we don't get to mention the names of these offensive linemen near enough credit to them. Number 73, the big left tackle for the Wildcats, Eric Smith, 6'3", 315. Here's Graw, 3rd down. Rolls to his right to throw, wide open is Becker. Nice catch at about the 6-yard line. Becker kind of one-handed that ball, Coach.
Yeah, man, a really nice catch. The ball being thrown a little bit behind him, but good defense by the Pleasant Valley Spartans at that point, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. It'd be interesting to see if we're going to see a field goal here.
Exactly right. That was a play that kind of looked like it was there. All of a sudden, it wasn't there. Yeah. All right, timeout by the Wildcats, and we'll take timeout.
Down 4 at the 7.
Brady, 9:29 on the clock. Wildcats 4th and 4 for a first down. They'll forego the field goal, Coach Manders.
And I think we're going to have encroachment on the defense.
I think we're going to do too. I thought I saw a white shirt jump. It was obviously a long count, so the Wildcats were looking for that.
Well, it's a matter of what the guy in the white hat says.
And he's going
to have offsides.
You bet. We're right on top of that, aren't we? So that's going to give the Cats a first down, I think. I don't know how it could not give them a first down, because the ball is going to be spotted on about the.
Yeah, they're still marking the ball at this point. The referee's over there with the sideline judge.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Well, that was a lot closer than it looked. I'll tell you that after that mark off. At any rate, first down, Cats on the Spartan 4-yard line. Cooper splits to the left, Sheedy to the right. And a little lead play off to the right side. Not a whole lot there. Becker led the play up, and Simmons got the ball.
Might have got a yard at best.
Mm-hmm. Spartans played good defense right there. Josh Stocking, number 54. Wes Burnett, number 45, one of the linebackers, along with Kurt Janssens, the other linebacker. Simmons, left side, got room, and he'll score. Nice run by Marcus Simmons around the left side, Coach, and he was sniffing pay dirt there.
Well, he just kind of outran the Pleasant Valley defense at that point, and when he got near the goal line, he just put his head down and dove into the end zone. But the key to that drive is the Spartans just kind of shooting themselves in the foot with the fumbled punt, and then, of course, the penalty on fourth down. And
right.
You can't make mistakes like that and expect to win. And this is going to put them in a hole, but definitely not out of it. It was scored just 6-0 with the extra point coming up by
Jason Bright, number 23. Yep. And holding for Bright. And the kick, Coach, is no good. Wide right. I started to say holding for Bright, what I believe was number 22, Zach Grassley. But at any rate, the kick was a wide right. So Wildcats take a 6-0 lead going into the second quarter here with 8:29 on the clock. And we'll stay with it as Coach Andy Bullock is Coach Dilly, Chris Dilly, Mark Bloom fire up that kickoff team. Well, the sophomores game tonight, Coach Manders. Sophomores from Pleasant Valley prevailed on 35-6 win, and they won the outright MAC championship again this year. So
with an 8-1 record.
8-1 record. I believe their only loss was to to North Scott sophomores. So looks like maybe some material coming up through the Pleasant Valley ranks for the future. As we watch Jason Bright for the Wildcats get ready to tee it. 8:29 to go here in the second quarter at Brady Street Stadium. Family Ties Productions, Channel 38. And an onside kick surprised everybody, and I think the kicker got the ball, Coach. Yes, he did.
He did.
Beautifully executed and surprised the whole world, I think. So the Wildcats will take possession on the onside kick at the Spartan 46-yard line. And I think all of the Pleasant Valley linemen were going back for the return. And the Wildcats pull a little surprise there. Coach Bullock's Cats on the ball there. And yes, sir, pass interference. It was obvious, Coach.
Well, he was all over his back.
Yeah, Wagner got a little anxious there. The ball was intended for Mitch Cooper, number 21. Cooper just back out the last couple of weeks. He's coming off a broken wrist, I believe. So that's going to be an automatic first down for the Cats with a 15-yard mark off. And the ball will go to the 31-yard line of Pleasant Valley. First down, Wildcats. And they're out of the huddle, ready to go. Ben Graw under center. Simmons around the right side, got some room over there. And he'll be forced out of bounds at about the 23-yard line, almost another first down.
Well, the toss has been good in the North Iowa Wildcats. A little faster, a little quicker than the Spartans. And they're taking advantage of the Spartans' little lack of speed on the perimeter.
And Becker doing a good job from his fullback spot of turning the corner out there. You got to turn it upfield if you're going to get yards on that play. And the interior lineman did an excellent job, too, of sealing things off. Here we go, same play this side. Oh, a nice block by Becker. Just rolled him over out there. There's going to be a flag down, though, probably in the area of a holding penalty, I would guess.
That, or I would say blocking below the waist.
Yeah.
We had a couple North High linemen down, and one of them, I think, might have hit him below the waist.
Yep.
We'll see what the call is.
Well, Spartans are clapping in the defensive huddle there a little bit. So it appears as though they're happy about the call.
Well, it was an impressive block by Ben Becker. He just came up with Wagner and freed Simmons to go around the
Just a super block. That's what you like to have your fullback do. At any rate, the play comes back.
It's going to be a holding.
Yeah, on the hold. 10-yard penalty from the spot. 2nd and 10.
Back to the wrong 31-yard line.
Play comes in via Ryan Rabarchek. Simmons, Becker on the inside trap. And a nice gain of about 6. Third and 5.
Well, they are once again in 4-down territory.
You bet.
So they got 2 plays to make these 5 yards. The reverse.
Oh. Well, that was going to be a fake reverse, I believe, Coach, was it not? And Simmons, when he started to get control of the ball after the fake handoff, dropped the ball on the carpet, and Pleasant Valley 1st and 10. Fumble recovered by PV. Looked like Nate Wilson, number 10, recovered that fumble, but I'll have to double check that. First down, Spartans on their own 29. And immediately making the tackle was Sean Civils, number 25. A little blitz call there by the Wildcat defense.
John Wagner, the ball carrier.
Wagner was the ball carrier, John Wagner.
And then
Becker also in on the tackle from his linebacker position. Perkins back to throw, and ball thrown a little low and outside, Coach. Intended for John Wagner. It was there, though.
Yeah, he was open once again, and Perkins is just having a hard time tonight getting the ball to the receivers.
John Wagner is incomplete.
Be 3rd and about 12. Number 52, the Spartan center, Matt Hall, will set some more offensive linemen for you for the Spartans. And Perkins rolls out. Pass toward the right side, intended for Nick Beecher, was overthrown. Incomplete.
And he was kind of lucky that was thrown high because number 42 for North High School.
Yeah, Derek Thomas.
Derek Thomas had a beat on that.
Yeah, good. Derek was zeroed in on the pick there, I think. So a definite punt situation for Pleasant Valley. Derek Thomas back to receive, as well as Zach Grassley. Oops. And they're going to blow that dead, Coach, because Matt Decker had to go, he went down to a knee to field the ball, and that automatically downs the ball. And there's that rule again I don't like in high school football.
One of the many or few rules?
Well, I don't. All the rules are fine except that one. Yeah,
another one a couple weeks ago.
I know it. I think it was the same one though. Punt snap was low and took a bounce, and the punter goes down on a knee to field the ball, and the ball's blown dead as soon as he catches it.
We'll be lobbying for Cy Robinson to be on the rules.
Oh, yeah, that's just what I need to do.
Well, this is another big opportunity for North High here.
For sure.
So we'll see if they can cash in.
First down on the 15. Graw to throw. Sheedy, touchdown. Nice play, nice throw by Graw. Sheedy just kind of turned around and the ball was there.
Well, the ball was a little bit underthrown, and when the defensive back and the receiver,
John Wagner looked like he fell down too on top of it.
Balance.
Yeah.
But it was a good recovery by Sheedy, who has been one of the top receivers for North High this year. And he made a good grab, and North High's in the end zone with another score.
Exactly right. So the Cats take a 12-2 lead, and they're probably going to have the offense in here to go for two, as they do. See if they can put an even 14 on the board here. Option play, and
nope, not going to work.
Nope.
Ben Graw trying to lateral the ball.
Yeah, he did. He got wrapped up good there. So the points after are no good for the Wildcats, but they'll enjoy a 12-0 lead with 6:34 left here on the clock, and we'll stay with it here since it's the Cats will be kicking off here in just a second. And that was a 15-yard pass play from Graw to TJ Sheedy for the touch. So with 6:34 to go in the first half. Got a little bit of a late start here tonight due to the sophomore game ending up a little later than expected. Mandatory 35 minutes between games for the teams to warm up. Jason Bright will tee it up. Back deep for Spartans is John Miller and John Wagner. Coach, excuse me, go ahead.
I was just going to say, so far, just things going North High way. With Pleasant Valley making just too many mistakes to not give up points.
Exactly right. Wildcats playing some pretty good D. Sean Civil's down on special teams, and he has made himself known on the special teams tonight for sure. He comes down on the kickoff and just nails it tonight. Yeah, nails Wagner right at the 25-yard line. First down, Spartans. For the Spartans, right tackle number 73, John Fall, 6', 280 junior. And a counter tray coming across, Coach, with Castro carrying the ball, and they'll pick up two. Tell you what, Fall and Matt Hall, a couple of big players there. Hall, the right guard, and Fall, the right tackle, coming on the counter. That's a pretty good load coming across there.
Well, good defense by North High, and right now the North High defense is stiffening a little bit and kind of taking away the Pleasant Valley run. and Perkins is just not unable to find the handle on the passing.
Nicely thrown ball here by Perkins and caught by Wagner, number 21, and Sheedy almost ripped his shirt off down there.
Well, that's what Perkins needs. He needs to complete a few, get some confidence going, and they can get their passing game going a little bit. I think it should open up the run.
Mm-hmm. Well, Wagner must have stepped out earlier than I thought, because they're going to spot the ball back at the 44-yard line. First down at any rate. First down Spartans.
Coming out in a spread formation, double receivers on both sides of the field.
Just a big wide double slot in and a little draw play. Yeah, that's Castro on the carry, and nicely defensed by Sheedy and Becker and Ringdahl, and also looked like Adam Coughlin, number 80. I want to set a couple more numbers for you for the Spartans here at the left side of their offensive line. Left guard, number 75, Matt Gass. Also number 77, the left tackle, Randy Winslow. Perkins. Ball was tipped. Looked like it was tipped by number 85. Was that Jamie Gott that tipped the ball, or Becker? Anyhow, the ball was tipped by a blue shirt and never had a chance to be complete. 3rd and 10 for the Spartans. Coming into the game now for the Cats, number 76, Justo Lopez. 5'11", 280. And Perkins throwing the same pattern we just saw the big gainer on a few minutes ago, Coach. The wheel again, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, just that time, just a quick little out to the inside receiver, Wagner, and once again, that was there wide open. Wagner again kind of slipping as he cut upfield.
Well, it was a reception, and that'll bring it to 4th and about 7 for the Spartans. And it looks like they have punt team on the field. Matt Decker will punt for the Spartans. Derek Thomas and Zach Grassley back for the Cats. Nice spiraling kick. Thomas fields it in the air. Got some room. And he'll return the ball up to the 35-yard line, where the Cats will take over first down, and pretty good field position again. .411 remaining in the half. Ball game's flying right along, Coach.
Yeah, it is. It's moving real quick. No, not a whole lot of passing in this first half, but once again, good field position for North High. Sheedy in motion.
And Spartans ran the blitz right into that play. Becker giving the ball over the right side. He'll pick up a yard, 2nd and 9. Coming out of the game for the Cats, Keith Moeller, number 62, one of the guards. Back into the game, Jordan Scar, number 61, at the left guard position. Simmons on the toss again, got some room, and he'll be up about a yard shy of the first down.
Well, once again, Pleasant Valley was in a blitz, and that time they just guessed wrong. They blitzed inside, and they pitched the ball outside to Simmons, and he took off around end and came real close to picking up the first down, bringing up about a 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 at the 43, we'll call it.
Simmons gets his feet moving, though. I tell you, he's a very dangerous looking runner. He looks like he can break one at any time.
Yeah, Lon Becker blocking in front of him, and Simmons got that first down pretty much all on his own there, however.
Well, second effort there, lunge for the first down, and I think he's going to pick it up.
Now, Spartan defense shut the toss down pretty good that time, but all they needed to get was a yard for the first down, which they did. 2:50 and running on the clock. So plenty of time to move down the field for the Cats and put some more points on the board. Oh, he saw it coming, didn't we? Graw will be sacked by Jory Punkowitz for the Spartans.
Well,
that'd be a 7-yard loss.
Yeah. Once again, PV this time they guessed right on the blitz. And they came with the blitz, and that freed up Punkowitz to make the tackle. Ben was trying to get the ball deep to his receivers on the fly pattern. He gave a pump, and he just didn't have enough time to reload and get the ball off.
Yeah, lack of backside protection. I'm not sure he ever saw Punkowitz coming until pretty much the very end of it, but screen. Becker got some room down across the 50-yard line to about the 47 of the Spartans, and they got a lot of yardage back there. That'll bring up a third and about 3, and the official wants to chat about something here.
Well, that was a good call by the coaching staff from North High. The screen on second down usually works better than the screen on third, and that middle screen has been kind of a staple of Andy Bullock's team. They've been running that for the last 3 or 4 years, and they executed well.
Now, I'll tell you what, where on that field do you see a flag here?
Well, we did not see a flag, but
I must be the old invisible AstroTurf flag. Face.
That's going to negate a good game.
Yeah, it really did.
I did not see the call.
I did not either. But at any rate, it's going to be second down and about over 20. Take it, Coach Manders. Your play call here. Graw back to throw and intended for Sheedy. Overthrown.
Yeah, Sheedy running just about 10-yard out, and that was pretty good coverage by the Spartans. Number 32 and number 21.
Yeah, that's Wagner.
Wagner, number 21.
John Wagner, both way player.
Fabio Castro.
Well, 1:22 to go in the half here. Third down, I believe. The scoreboard says second down. Third and a whole bunch. Simmons, and he just slashes his way up there. He gets the weights till Becker throws that block and just rips it. Pretty good gain there.
Smooth.
Yep. So 4th and 12. Timeout, Pleasant Valley, and we'll take a timeout here at Brady Street Stadium. 4th down and 12 for the Wildcats.
Bright will punt.
Jason Bright punting for North. A nice punt. This is Wagner on the reception and just about hit. Tackled by Sheedy. Now he gets loose, got some room down the right side, and finally snagged by the punter, Bright. But not until after he had made a nice return down here.
And Jason Bright, for a punter, really
yeah, pretty good effort.
Great effort. Yep. Great form tackle. Really kind of drilled Wagner, who was coming at him with good acceleration. Sheedy had an opportunity down near the 25-yard line to really take his head off, and he just missed.
Yeah, he did. He was
freed Wagner up to run up to the sideline.
Yep, just kind of grabbed some grease. Perkins. Oh, wide open again at the 15-yard line. Wide open over there again was Nick Beecher, and the ball just overthrown, and that was touchdown all the way.
Well, this is the second time tonight we've seen a receiver for Pleasant Valley just running wide open, and Perkins once again could not get him the ball.
Yep, just needs to get just a little more air under it, I'd say.
Well, you're only going to have so many opportunities. Those type of opportunities only come around so often, and it seems like some teams are just more opportunistic than others.
And again, oh, Sheedy, after the ball's tipped twice, makes the pick and brings it back up to the 40-yard line. And I'll tell you what, if Perkins would have had time, he had Nick Beecher again wide open way downfield.
Well, yeah, Perkins was pressured that time.
Yeah, he was.
And he really threw the ball off his wrong foot. So when he first threw that, I thought, look out, it's going to get picked off. And sure enough, after bouncing around a few hands and helmets, Sheedy comes up with the pick.
Yeah, ball was tipped by first a North defender and then by the receiver, and then Sheedy picked it off. So 32 seconds on the clock. 31-9 for those of you who want to be technical. Graw airs it out.
Real pass.
Oh, and that ball looked like it hit Sheedy right in the face mask. And TJ will probably be a little growly when he sees that.
I was going to say that should have been caught. Hit him in a bad place.
Yeah, it did.
Mask, I guess, but
nicely thrown ball by Graw. I think we've Ben Graw has progressed nicely this year, throwing the ball that first couple of games. Looked a little shaky, but sure has come around, I think. Graw being chased, but gets the ball off to Simmons, who can't hang on to it down at the 45-yard line. And Punkowitz was really putting the pressure on Graw there. 3rd and 10, 19 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, North High would like to avoid punting this half. They can.
This is Derek Thomas on the toss, and he's got room down the right side, and finally pushed out of bounds over there by James Williams. By Brad Dahl. And I'll tell you what, Thomas did not look slow carrying the ball there either.
They don't miss a whole lot. Simmons comes out and Thomas goes in. I mean, there's a lot of speed in both those running backs. And once again, the toss play has been working all night for North High. The perimeter is there, and the Pleasant Valley just having trouble keeping up with these fast running backs from North High School.
So first down on the 33 of Pleasant Valley. North High training staff taking a look at Marcus Simmons. He might have got bonked a little bit on that last play.
On that last play, he had to come back for it, and I think he kind of hurt himself.
Oh, nice play across the middle. Graw to, who was that? That was Ryan Rabarczyk, number 83, the split end. Nicely thrown ball, and Rabarczyk caught that on a dead run.
And here we might see the field goal team, it looks like.
With 2.5 seconds on the clock, the ball was spotted on the 16-yard line, and we'll just stay with it here since we're this close to halftime, Coach. And so an opportunity here for the Wildcats to put 3 more points on the board.
It's going to be about a 27, 28-yard field goal.
I'm glad you ciphered that, because we got the 10 yards in the end zone and the 16 yards on the field, plus the 7 tees back. So
I'm checking my math. Well, the tees right now looks like it's on the 28-yard line. There's a tee out there already.
All right. Well, no, it's not on the 28. It's about on the 23, Coach.
23. Oh,
yeah. All right. Okay, so 33-yard field goal coming up.
Okay.
It's great that we had a timeout to figure all that out.
Yeah. Okay. And Sister Wilfred, my old math teacher, would be happy.
Yeah. Sister Wilford. She would be proud of you. Kick is long enough and good. All right, Jason Bright on the 33-yard field goal. As the horn goes off, Wildcats will take a 15-0 lead in at halftime. And right now, this ball game is all the Wildcats, for the Wildcats taking, I'd say. Coach, any comment before we break?
Well, Pleasant Valley, just two things giving them problems. Number one, they're making too many turnovers. They're making mistakes on penalties, and one turnover that cost them. And number two, the speed of the North High back, Simmons and Thomas are just hurt them.
Yeah, plus throw the inside trap in by Becker to keep them honest out there, and they got her going pretty good. So at halftime here at Brady Street Stadium, the North High Wildcats will take a 15-0 lead in for the break, and we'll take a break. And that looked like Simmons darting in there, yeah, from his tailback position. A little lead play over the right side.
Picks up 4 yards. Second down and 6 at the 27.
Simmons picks up 4 yards awful quick, Coach.
Yeah, he sure does, and he's got most of his yardage outside tonight, but on that play they ran the inside lead, and he picked up about 5 yards on first down, and that's a good play on first down.
Say we just started the second half. I didn't get that.
Okay. We're in the second half here with North leading Pleasant Valley by a score of 15-0, and Marcus Simmons on the carry once again, that time on the toss sweep. Run on a bounce by number 21, John Wagner. And that's going to bring up about a 3rd and 4.
A bit of technical difficulty, we'll call it.
Wow.
At any rate, total yardage for the first half for the Wildcats was about 115, and for the Spartans about 75. So yardage, not a great deal of difference there. Here's Derek Thomas, and burst of speed over the right side.
Fumble. Thomas runs fast, but he came up and drilled by number 25 for Pleasant Valley, Mark Short. And there was actually a fumble on the play, recovered by North High, however.
And I did not see that happen. Thomas really ripping out there. Marcus Simmons back in. Thomas will come out for a little break along with Mitch Cooper.
Well, both teams had 5 first downs in the first half. The difference in scoring were a couple key mistakes made by Pleasant Valley. Number one, a fumbled punt deep in their own territory. And then on a 4th down, Pleasant Valley punting in their own territory. Their punter actually dropped a knee on a low snap and gave North High great field position once again.
So North really taking advantage of Pleasant Valley mistakes that first half.
Yeah, very
to get 15 on the board. Yeah,
very opportunistic, and that really is the difference in the game.
Well, as you just saw, Graw sacked for about a 5-yard loss here, so bringing up a 2nd and 15. Pleasant Valley seems to be bringing one linebacker at least every play, so the offensive line of Wildcats needs to get that picked up, and that remains true. Here's Thomas around the left side, and he's got a lot of room out here being chased, and I don't think he'll get caught, Coach. He's going to go all the way, 72 yards, 71-yard touchdown run by Derek Thomas, and I do not see a flag anywhere, so boy, Derek really showed some speed there.
Well, we were just talking earlier about the speed and the ability of North High to really attack the perimeter. And once again, they ran the toss sweep, and Thomas just got around the corner and out-sprinted everybody.
Fine blocking by the line to turn so Thomas could turn the corner. Bright in to attempt the extra point. Holding for Bright will be Zach Grassley. The extra point is good, and the Wildcats take a 22-0 lead here over Pleasant Valley with 9:51 to go in the third quarter. And we'll take a timeout. 22-0 lead enjoyed by the North Wildcats here after the 72-yard touchdown run by Derek Thomas. Jason Bright to kick it. A high kick will be taken at about the 12-yard line by John Miller, and Miller dumped immediately, and looked like Sheedy and Civils down there again.
Well, TJ Sheedy got the first hit. I think he did make the tackle. And we've seen Sheedy on punts and now kickoffs really come down hard and really fly around at these ball carriers.
Number 44, Josh Risto, also in the area for the Wildcats. So first down, Spartans at their own 17. And it looked like Perkins bobbled the ball a little bit there, and Moeller was all over him. And along with Brooks, 63. And it sounds like the PA man gave the credit for a sack to Brooks, number 63. Second and 13.
Off the 3 yards on the play, second down, 13.
Looked like Perkins kind of got a little bobble from the center. Now here's a little fade pattern, and
have interference.
Yeah. Now Beecher was the intended receiver, and he was flat on his stomach sliding along over there, and the Wildcats are going to be ruled pass interference.
Well, there was a little contact between number 20, Orlando Rodriguez, and the receiver, and quarterback gave him that second pump, and the defensive back just held the receiver up, and then actually they caught feet and tripped.
So that'll be an automatic first down up around the
But, Coach, that's not all that bad a play. That's not going to hurt them all that much.
No.
You'd rather have the interference call rather than having to run that receiver running deep wide open.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line of the Spartans. We're not Wildcats fairly flag free tonight. Well, both teams are really. Matt Hall, the Spartan center, breaks them out. Little counter coming across, might be a yard gain. It looked like Wagner on the carry. Justo Lopez on the tackle. The big left defensive tackle, all 280 of them. Are kids getting bigger these days, or just me?
Well, I don't know if they're getting a little heavier. I don't know if they're getting taller. Justo Lopez got a lot of weight into a very short frame.
And we've seen the out pattern several times this evening, and complete to Wagner.
That was a really nice catch by Wagner.
It was.
To really stretch out to catch that ball.
Yep.
And it was good defense by North High School because he had two defenders right on him.
Grassley made the stop at the 33-yard line. 3rd and 5. Split wide, Nick Beecher. Perkins scrambling to the left. Civils, a lot of pressure on Perkins.
And it was caught over there.
It was complete, okay.
Yeah, it was complete by Nick Beecher making the reception. And I believe he did pick up the first down.
Indeed, they're moving the down markers. So it's a first down at the 42. It looked like it was might have been caught out of bounds from here. Nice job by Perkins getting that ball off right there. With Civils was just about all over him.
Well, Civils moves pretty good. Perkins is not going to be able to outrun Civils very long.
And here's the up pattern, and wide open is Wagner. And he's going to get a big gainer out of this, and he'll be shoved out of bounds by Zach Grassley at the 21-yard line, or excuse me, 16-yard line of the Wildcats.
And that was that wheel pattern, the out and out by the number 2 inside receiver. And it was wide open. And this is about the third time tonight we've seen receivers for Pleasant Valley running wide open in the North Eye secondary.
26-yard completion on the play.
So a 26-yard completion will give the Spartans a first down on about the 16-yard line of the Wildcats. We'll see if the Cats can buckle down here in this red zone. And this is Castro over the left side with a good gainer down to about the 8-yard line.
Yeah, on the draw play. Good gainer.
Yeah, they'll have a second about 3 inside the 10.
On the play.
Spartans' biggest threat of the night right here. Here's Wagner on the pitch around the left side and taken down for a loss at the 10-yard line. Looked like Jamie Gott maybe, and Sheedy and Ben Becker out there.
Yeah, I think Gott was the first one to kind of penetrate and make that tackle actually in the backfield.
Into the game now for the Wildcats, Ryan Rabarczyk. Out comes Zach Grassley. So 3rd and 4 on the 10 of the Wildcats. Castro over the left side, taking it down to about the 6 or 7.
I think he's going to be short for the first down by about a yard. And Pleasant Valley is going to have to go for it at being down by 22 points. It's going to bring up about a 4th and little over a yard to go.
Well, the down man just moved back, looks like about a yard and a half now. Well, this first down will be won by the big people up front. Castro slips and falls, and I don't think he's going to make it, Coach, because he fell down.
Yeah, it depends on the spot, but if they spot the ball where his knee first hit, I don't think they got it.
And that looks like a very charitable spot from here.
Yeah, and it's probably going to call for a measurement, and they are.
Timeout, measurement.
Well, we'll stay with it and
this is going to be close.
Check it out. Yeah, it is going to be close.
And this is a key first down here.
Yeah, Spartans, if they're going to get back in this game, need to have this first down. And did not get it. Very close. So the Wildcats will take over on downs at the 6-yard line. And
well, this turf all night we've seen kids slipping and sliding, and
especially the Pleasant Valley kids. So maybe it's a matter of not being used to this turf, or maybe not having the
proper footwear.
Footwear. But everybody wears tennis shoes on this turf, so I guess it's the same for everyone. But Wildcats seem to be keeping their footing a little bit better. First down, Marcus Simmons to the 10. He'll pick up about 4, 2nd and 6. Cooper out, Rabarczyk in with the play. And a fine coaching job by the North staff tonight so far. Coach Bullock's staff, Chris Dilley, Mark Bloom. Matt Burden.
And Simmons looks like he picked up the first down on that toss.
Indeed he did. They're moving to change. First down at the 17, Wildcats. Setting some defensive people here for the Spartans. Alex Sartain, number 76, the right tackle. Simmons, left side, a little bit of room. And again, picks up just
Just a
very,
yards.
yeah, a very quick 7 yards. Just boom.
Well, both these running backs, Thomas and Simmons, boy, when they get the ball, they just go north and south so fast.
All right. Offensive coordinator Mark Bloom just kind of shuffling Simmons and Thomas in, giving them a little bit of airtime, and I think we might have predicted that play. Here comes Thomas around the right side, but nicely defensed over there. It looked like Brad Dahl, number 11, along with Mark Short, number 25. He did get 2, though, bringing up a 3rd and 1. Denny Stone, the center, breaks him out. And Simmons gets a rough 3 yards for the first down. It hit pretty hard there by Josh Stocking, number 54, along with number 63, Joe Eastburn. First down, Cats.
Bettendorf 14, Muscatine nothing. After 3 quarters, Central 28, Clinton 14.
Simmons, left side, toss, and brought down at the 30-yard line. Gain of about 3. Well, the Iowa football playoffs begin this week, and it's expected to Bettendorf probably playing Assumption again, a rematch of last year's first round.
Well, from what I can tell, there's probably at least 3 teams in the MAC conference that are insured of playoff berths.
Burlington also.
Burlington, yeah, Bettendorf and Assumption, and then on an outside chance, Muscatine, if they were to upset Bettendorf tonight, they could possibly get in also. So there's about 3 for sure, and probably 4, possibly for 4, if things could work out.
Jerry Teal, another fine season down at Muscatine this year. 2 winning seasons in a row, first time in the history down there, I understand.
Well, I hear he's on the ballot for
the next. And he'll love that. 3rd and 5 for the Cats. Graw, a lot of time to throw, and incomplete up at around the 45, intended for T.J. Sheedy.
Yeah, it was a little bit behind Sheedy. It would have been a heck of a grab if he could have made it, but.
Yeah, Graw, a lot of time to throw that time. So the Cats will be line up in punt formation. Jason Bright back to kick. This is Wagner and Dahl back to receive for the Spartans. And a nice spiraling kick taken by, that's John Miller, number 1, around. I got a little room around the left side, but finally brought down across midfield by Matt Ringdahl, number 55. So good field position here, Coach.
Yeah, we got a flag on the play, though.
Oh, yes, we do, right here in front of us. Let's see what that's all about. The striped shirts talking to the blue shirts, so that penalty will be assessed against Pleasant Valley.
Blocking below the waist.
Yep.
By the Spartans. That's going to push the Spartans back and take them out of some good field position.
Yep, that'll be a 15-er. Blocking below the waist is indeed the signal. And the spot of the foul was at the 40, Coach, so that takes the ball clear back to the 25-yard line. The flag was dropped on about the 50-yard line, so it's an even bigger loss there than I thought.
The Spartans penalizes the Spartans back to their own 25-yard line, 1st and 10.
So evidently there was 2 calls on the play, clipping and blocking below the waist. So the spot of the clipping penalty was further back than the below the waist penalty, so they'll take that one. And here is Beecher down the right side. The ball thrown to him, incomplete. Nicely defended by Derek Thomas.
Well, he had a step on Thomas, but quarterback just could not get him the ball.
Yeah, they seem to be, that pattern seems to be there most every time they throw it. So bringing a play in for the Spartans, number 31, I believe, Josh. And we must have a program foul up here because Stocking is listed as a different number. At any rate, ball is thrown complete to Jeff Beck, number 20. And he's up across the 35-yard line for a first down.
That was a nice throw by Perkins.
Very nice.
Yeah. He tends to throw off his wrong foot, though. I noticed he's having a little trouble getting
a little bit off balance.
Off balance, getting his shoulders pointed in the right directions. But he's got a strong arm. And being only a junior, I think that's something he needs to work on over the season, in the off season, and I think he'll be a good one before it's all over with.
Well, here's Castro on a delay, and he is caught up first by Sheedy, and then finally nailed to the ground by Ben Becker, I believe, and Matt Ringdahl. 2nd and 8 for the Spartans at their own 38-yard line. Third quarter passing rather quickly here, 50 seconds and counting. Here's a run action to Wagner, complete. Wagner still on his feet at midfield, and before Derek Thomas is able to bring him down. So just kind of a little quick opener there. First down, Spartans at midfield.
First and 10 at midfield.
And this is the first time we've seen this formation tonight, Coach. The overload, the trips to the left side. And a pretty good defensive play there by Zach Grassley, because John Miller for the Spartans had that ball in hand, and Zach kind of clotheslined him, and there was no catch.
Well, I'm looking down this program for the Pleasant Valley Spartans. Coach, they have more kids under 5'9", 5'8" inches tall. This is one of the shortest Ed Morrissey coach teams I've seen in recent years. When you consider Beck at 5'5", Castro at 5'5", Miller at 5'8", and Wagner at 5'9" also. You're talking tiny as far as height is concerned.
And while you were talking about that, Mitch Cooper just made a fine defensive play there to duck in and knock that ball down. Perkins had rolled to his left and thrown the ball to a receiver that I did not catch the number of, and Cooper just ducked in and knocked the ball down. Nice play. Double slot again by the Spartans, and same pattern again, and caught at the 24-yard line by Wagner. And Grassley defending on the play, and really a nicely thrown ball because Grassley was right there, but Wagner had about a step or two on him.
Nice catch by Wagner. You think North High, would eventually learn how to defend?
Yeah. Jordan Scarr out of the game for the Cats. Back to throw, and he'll be sacked by Civils. And I'll tell you what, if Civils doesn't get blocked, Coach, he almost gets a handoff. That happens just about every time he fires.
Well, Sean's one of those players that he goes north and south, and he goes quick.
He's a fine football player, and
That's the end of the third quarter.
As the third quarter ends with a score still remaining 22-0 North High Wildcats here at Brady Street Stadium, and we'll be back for the fourth quarter. We're back for the fourth quarter here at Brady Street Stadium.
Screen.
And a screen pass complete to Wagner, and Wagner down inside the 15-yard line for the Spartans. A nicely executed screenplay. And TJ Sheedy finally bringing the ball carrier down. And looks like Ben Becker, number 34, is
shaken up.
Yeah, I'll get a little owie. And
Sybil's is kind of complaining also, some kind of elbow, arm injury.
Becker will have to, referee will demand that Becker come out for at least one play, but Becker comes out on his own power. We'll have a measurement on the play at any rate. Fourth quarter just starting here at Brady Street Stadium. Family Ties Productions, Channel 38 TCI. This is Cy Robinson along with Jeff Manders and cameraman Mitch Lopez doing the number for you tonight. Last game of the regular season here. And the Spartans got the first down, so it's first down just inside the 15-yard line. Perkins rolls to his right, and it looked like Castro out of the backfield on the reception down at about the 10-yard line.
I'm missing something here.
Perkins, Torrey Perkins, nice throw by him.
Well, Perkins starting to heat up a little bit in this drive, and they're moving the football well. Wagner coming up with some big receptions on this drive, and this is the most impressive drive of the night for Pleasant Valley.
Well, there's certainly plenty of time left in this ball game for the Spartans to come back and make it a game. And Perkins back for the fade, and nicely defended over there by Mitch Cooper, number 20. Pass intended for Beecher. Beecher looks like he has some height, Coach. Yeah, well, he listed at 5'11". With a couple inches taller than Cooper. So third and about 6 at the 10. Perkins rolling to his left, and wide open in the end zone is Wagner over near the pylon, and no coverage over there at all. So he had a little bit of blown coverage there. Touchdown Spartans.
Yep. Yeah, I believe that was Jeff Beck, Coach, on the touchdown.
I'm sorry, you're exactly right. That's number 20. It looked like number 21 there for a minute. So Jeff Beck on the touchdown reception. My fault. My apology to him.
And the Spartans look like they're going to go for 2.
And wide open on the goal line was Wagner. Did I get it right this time?
Yeah, you got Wagner right.
Yeah, and then he just threw it low and outside.
Well, once again, he's got those dancing feet. He's not really getting his feet set under him, so he can throw a little better ball. And once again, that ball drifts down into the outside.
Right.
And with that, Coach, we got a score of 22-6 North High ahead of Pleasant Valley. But most impressive drive of the night for the PV Spartans.
That it was. Well, we'll stay with it. We'll be back at it here in just a second as Mark Short, the kickoff man for the Spartans, brings the ball out and tees it up.
Well, we've seen one onside kick tonight, and this could be a situation where we might see another one. Although with 11 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the game, there's still plenty of time.
Yeah, it's really pretty early for that kind of shenanigan, don't you think, or not?
Well, 22-6. Pleasant Valley's got to come up with some more points on the score.
And I was a little bit surprised that they went for 2 there. This with just one touch on the board, but at any rate.
Well, they got to make up 1 point.
Yeah.
They got to go
Yep.
for 2 at some time.
So now they're forced to go for 2 all the time.
Yeah.
All right, back for the Cats.
Here's your
Onside kick. And it looks like it's loose. And we got to pile up in the middle of the field. And who knows who's got that football.
The Zebra's going to have to determine that.
Wildcats remain possession. And you were exactly right on that call, Coach. I was not expecting that onside kick. The Wildcat lineman very alert. Just didn't pick up the ball on the first try.
Well, yeah, they Pleasant Valley had a shot at it. It was bouncing around down there.
11:09 and ticking. Simmons, right side. And another quick 5-yard gain.
Joey Spur on the tackle.
Becker's goes back the huddle, but
4-yard gain on the play, second down and 6.
Jamie Gott comes in for Becker now at the fullback position. Becker's limping just a little bit. 2nd and 6 for the Cats. Counter to Sheedy, and nicely defensed out there, Coach.
Tripped up by number 25.
Looked like Mark Short, number 25. And nobody went for that action at all, did they, on the White Shirts team?
Well, we haven't seen the counter from the Wildcats yet this game. It's been something that's been in their offense for years, and that time it was defensed well by Pleasant Valley.
It was. There were really 2 defenders out there waiting on it, and Short just did the number. 3rd and 7, probably about a yard loss on the play. Graw being chased, but wide open was God out of the backfield at the 45-yard line. But Graw just had too much pressure on him there, Coach.
Yeah, too much pressure that
right.
time. Gott just kind of slipped down into the flats, and he was wide open. But good defense by Pleasant Valley.
Sure
once
was.
again.
Scott Kuhlman, number 89, putting the pressure on it. I believe it was. So Jason Bright out to punt for the Cats, and Wagner and Miller back deep for Pleasant Valley.
John Miller.
Bright has done a nice job for the Wildcats this year on punting duties. And the ball is blown dead, and that'll indicate probably a procedure penalty of some kind. Illegal type. So the Wildcats will be penalized 5, and they'll reload it again.
Ball back at the 40-yard line. 4th down, 12.
Bright will be standing on about his own 28 to boot this ball away. Nice spiraling punt taken by Wagner over on the far side, and he'll bring it back to the 40-yard line, and there's good field position for the Spartans one more time.
Well, nice punt and a very nice return.
Sheedy brought him down over there. Ball on the 39-yard line. 1st down, Spartans.
Well, that was a nice defensive stance by the Spartans, and it comes at a time when they need the ball back
Possession, 1st and 10 at the
and need to get a couple quick scores here to get back in the game.
Perkins.
Oh, we got a bump out there.
Yeah, we do, and we're going to get to Mitch Cooper. Yeah, Beecher, a pass was intended for Nick Beecher, and Cooper was covering him all the way, and looked like they both looked back for the ball, and Cooper ran into the receiver, so that's going to be an automatic 1st down.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I thought.
For the Spartans. So the ball will be placed down at the 46-yard line of the Wildcats. First down Spartans. And there's a quick 20-yard gain, or 15-yard gain, I'm sorry. Beecher again breaks to the near side as the split. This tight double slot formation. Perkins back to throw. Pressured by Civils, and he'll get his second sack of the night, or a big loss for the Spartans. Tackled back at the 46-yard line. And Civils has some quick feet.
He lost 8 yards on the play back to the Spartans 46-yard line.
Second about 18 for the Spartans. Here's the trips formation to the wide side of the field now, and pressure. A lot of pressure there by Justin Brooks, number 63. Perkins gets the pass off and completes it to Beecher, for crying out loud.
Well, it's going to bring up about a third and about, what, 11 at this point?
Right. Well, that, to me, it looked like that just as the defender was putting the hit on Perkins, he threw the ball kind of up in the air like a duck. I thought it might get picked, but it wound up being a completion. Back to throw again. And intended for Jason Thompson, I believe. Yeah. Intended for Thompson, but thrown a little bit under, short. 4th and 11 for the Spartans, and I'm sure they'll
Yeah, with 8 minutes to go in the quarter, they pretty much have to.
Exactly 8 minutes on the clock. And here comes Jeff Beck again. He caught a touchdown pass back in the third quarter. No, that was in the fourth quarter. That was early in the fourth quarter. My fault. Perkins rolls to his right. A lot of time to throw. And a good defensive play over there by Derek Thomas on Beecher.
Yeah, good secondary coverage on North High. They had both receivers covered on that side. And that's going to be a change of possession.
And that's the bad thing about that for Coach Ed Morrissey's Spartans is it gives Wildcats great field position at their own 46-yard line with a 22-6 lead with 7:54 to go here in the fourth quarter. Marcus Simmons, just 9 yards left. I'll tell you what, every time he carries a ball, it seems like it's about 9 yards a lick.
Picks up 9 yards on the play.
2nd and 1 at the Spartan 44-yard line.
Did Assumption win the MAC or Burlington? Who won between Assumption and Burlington?
Oh, and in the backfield, right out of the blocks, and there's a scramble for the fumble.
And we don't know who got it yet. PV kids.
Yeah,
yep, and the referee says Pleasant Valley.
Well, what came down there was Alex Sartain, a big number 76 tackle for the Spartans, came through and almost got the handoff, and before Graw got the ball under control, Sartain had him wrapped up, and the ball came out, and the big scramble in the bottom line is first down Spartans.
Well, here's an opportunity for the Spartans to
again
get back here. We got 7 minutes left to go in the game, and a score by the Spartans, a touchdown, would put them within 10.
And wide open, and is Wagner, and Coughlin was a defender out there and fell down, and lucky for him, Wagner fell over the top of him, or he might have gone all the way. So Perkins, nice pass out there.
First down, Spartans at the North 24.
Oh, a little razzle-dazzle there. This is Beck, and Beck does a nice job keeping his feet.
And he's going to pick up a first down. That's going to be a first down inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, a little double reverse. I saw the football in the air by the quarterback and then hand it off and then hand it again to Beck going over the right side. Beck, not a real tall player. He's probably pretty hard to see in amongst everybody. First down at the North 14. And here come the Spartans. And the whistle will probably indicate another procedure penalty, I would guess. So it'll be 1st and 15, Pleasant Valley. And that's the kind of thing that drives coaches bananas. You get a nice gainer down inside the 15, and all of a sudden you got 1st and 15.
I mean, even the guy over here actually slid 4 feet.
Well, the clock keeps running 6:20 and counting, and PV is running out of time. They really can't afford too many more mistakes.
Yeah. Two tight ends for the Spartans. Pressure by the Wildcats and sacked. First pressure, the first pressure was by Keith Moeller, number 62, and Sean Civils, number 25, came in and did the final damage. And Civils is down across the far side, and while they attend to him, we'll take a timeout. Sean Civils comes off the field under his own power, accompanied by Coach Bullock and trainer Melissa Newalt. Look, probably had the wind knocked out of him on the far side, so second down after the big sack, 2nd and about 30. And here's the screen pass, and it is incomplete, intended for Wagner. Perkins getting a lot of pressure from Jamie Gott. Actually was flattened by Jamie Gott. Now bringing a third down and a whole bunch.
And 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the North High defensive linemen know that, you know, it's a passing situation.
Right.
Just pin their ears back and go.
Just put the foot back and get at it. Perkins pressure again, and Sean Civils gets the sack only after Moeller, I believe. Yeah, Moeller put the pressure on along with Justin Brooks, and Sean Civils comes in and gets the cheap sack.
Well, Civils is doing a good job flying around.
Yeah, he is.
He's been active.
He comes to play. I've seen the North play 3 times this year, and he just comes to play.
And this is going to be a 4th and even more.
4th and a whole bunch more, and take it, Coach. Your call. Pass.
Statue of Liberty.
Pass.
Yeah.
And a screen pass to the right side again to Wagner, and he'll take it down to the 25-yard line, but the Spartans will give the ball up on downs here. And Coach, that was a big missed opportunity there for Pleasant Valley.
Well, they had a penalty deep in the in their own zone, or in the North High zone, and that started off the miscues and then the sacks. And
they had a first down on the 12 and wound up 4th down on the 36-yard line. So really costly.
Well, you know, some teams, sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
You get down there and you get put it in reverse.
You bet. Marcus Simmons right up the middle for a quick 13-yard gain. First down again at the 39.
Dave Wilson on the tackle.
And Wilson made the tackle for the Spartans, Nate Wilson. Or Simmons had himself 6. Simmons again over the right side, and he'll pick up about 6 more. And Simmons coming into this game needed 105 yards to go over the 1,000-yard mark this year. And I would venture to say he's getting close to that, Coach.
Yeah, he's very close if he's not over already.
With still 4:20 to go in the game as Ryan Robarczyk comes out.
And he's had an impressive game tonight, as is Derek Thomas, Ben Becker, and it was a good job by the quarterback, Ben.
Indeed.
Graw. Yeah, and part of that is attributed to the North High offensive line. This has been a good game for North High. They really haven't hurt themselves with too many mistakes. A couple fumbles, but other than that, though, they've been playing somewhat air-free football. Not a bad performance to finish off the year by the Wildcats.
Well, Simmons kind of slipped on his start there and finally got the line of scrimmage, and Punkowitz just nailed him, so he lost about a yard on that play. And now we got an equipment timeout, I believe, by North, as Denny Stone, the big center, comes out with a little helmet problem. So coming in to snap the ball for the Cats would be number 60, I believe. It looks like Dave Ledzinski. And this is Thomas over the left side, and he'll get up close to the first. That'll bring up a 4th and about 1, and punt team comes on for the Wildcats as John Miller and John Wagner come in deep punt formation, or deep punt to receive for Pleasant Valley. And a lot of pressure there by Pleasant Valley, but Bright got the punt off. This is Wagner on the right side, and finally caught by Moeller, I believe. Yep.
Moeller and
Keith
Simmons
Moeller
down there.
Yep, Moeller and Simmons. So the Spartans will take over first down on their own 33-yard line with 2:30 to go in the half, or excuse me, in the game. And overall, I think the North Wildcats have played a very good football game tonight, Coach. And they've really been in control most of the game.
Any major penalties or miscues?
None that really
hurt
them. Yeah. And we got a new QB for the Spartans, and the throws are almost picked off by Sheedy, and this was number 10, Nate Wilson, the quarterback. Wilson, the 5'9" senior, as Coach Morrissey wants to give his seniors their last high school football playing experience. Pleasant Valley will come out in their trips formation. They got 4 receivers on the left side of the center, but they're going to give the counter play to Wagner, and Matt Ringdahl kind of tossed him around there, tossed him to the ground, and not before he picked up about 2 on the play, though. 2:07 and running. Coming into the game, Josh Risto, tried to get into the game anyway. And
quick
pass. Yeah. Complete to, that's Nate Wilson's pass, complete to Wagner.
Wagner again.
Yeah.
Now, Wagner's had a good night for Pleasant Valley tonight.
So first down right at the 45-yard line. Spartans, 1:45 to go in this game.
First down.
Wilson rolls out, keeps the ball, and Ben Becker on the tackle right at midfield. About a 5-yard gain. Into the game for North, number 88. We have no number 88 coach in our program.
I believe that's a sophomore, Ed O'Banion.
Well, yeah. And we'll give credit again to Tom Cornelis for Ed O'Banion's name.
He's open.
And open on the far side is John Miller. And Nate Wilson delivered the ball to him. First down, Spartans on the Wildcat 27-yard line. Under a minute now. As we wind down our year here announcing, Coach, again, it's been a pleasure working with you this year. I don't know if we'll be doing any games, any playoff games, but certainly had fun doing our games this year again.
Well, we saw some good football this year. And speaking of good football, we see a good play by defensive back T.J. Sheedy.
And Sheedy is his second pick of the night.
Turned in a strong performance along with the touchdown.
Well, Nate Wilson's pass was intended for Ryan Finley and is kind of underthrown, and Sheedy was there to pick the ball off. So it'll be a ruled a touchback and a first down, the Wildcats on their 20. 52 seconds to go.
Well, as we were saying, though, we've seen some good football played in the MAC Conference this year. And as we mentioned, we got going to probably see 3 MAC Conference teams in the playoffs, possibly a 4th, depending on the outcome of tonight. Seen some teams that I think for the future next year are going to look pretty promising.
Indeed. And you're looking at one of the future stars of this league carrying the ball right there, and that's number 33 for the Wildcats, Marcus Simmons. And
he'll be back next year, sophomore this year, a junior next year. And we mentioned at the top of the show that the Pleasant Valley sophomore squad finished 8-1 in the MAC sophomore standings, so there's good possibility that Pleasant Valley will be tougher than what they were this year. And of course, then you got the big programs that are tough year in and year out: Assumption and Bettendorf. And
Marcus Simmons again up to the 35-yard line, across the 35-yard line. A first down for the Cats with 10 seconds remaining on the clock.
And it looks like North High is going to wrap this up.
Well, Coach Andy Bullock will finish the season at 3-6. Coach Ed Morrissey's Pleasant Valley Spartan will finish at 2-7. So the Wildcats finish up their season with a fine 22-6 victory over the Pleasant Valley Spartans. And again, Coach Manders, it's been a pleasure working with you this season, and hopefully maybe we'll get a playoff game to work and not end our season, but if so, looking forward to the next year. And I'll just wrap it up by saying,
Coach.
Okay, enjoyed it. So for Mitch Lopez, our cameraman tonight, Jeff Manders, this is Cy Robinson for Family Ties Production on Channel 38 TCI Cablevision. Thank you for watching.